bounce off the walls of a children's rescue shelter, 3 hours north of the Philippines capital. Their voices filled with hope for a new beginning, after a past filled with pain no child deserves to even understand, let alone feel. This is where child sex abuse victims come to heal. Every year, nearly 500,000 children in the Philippines are sexually exploited. I travelled to the country to find out why Australians are a main driver of the unfathomable trade. Australia has consistently ranked as the third highest source of transactions related to online sexual abuse and exploitation of Filipino children, a number growing by the year. These are the children left behind. At PREDA, they prepare to face their abusers at court, a common legal requirement here.
They can testify. Okay. Otherwise, the whole thing it collapses. No, if they're outside, the traffickers will get them.
Australian federal police officers based in Manila are seeing an influx of Australian predators connect with facilitators through common social media accounts and dating sites to buy live-streamed child sex abuse, usually committed by the child's own relatives. Many men then travel to the Philippines and abuse children themselves.
I guess Philippines, being part of Southeast Asia and being so close to Australia with direct flights, this country has always made it a little bit more easier for offenders to fly over and commit those crimes. We're seeing when they arrive back in Australia and their devices are analysed, we are seeing evidence that they have come over to the Philippines to meet with children. It's one of those crime types. It can be difficult to work in, knowing that there is a minor victim at the other end of the abuse, and through the images and through the videos that we see, to see an actual person, an actual child being abused is absolutely terrible.
Parents sell their children's bodies online for a small cost.
It can range from as little as $20 Australian dollars. So, $20 to about $50 per show. That's the money transfers that we're seeing from Australia to Philippine facilitators.
And from what you're seeing and what you know, are they telling the children, look, we need this money to put food on the table, for roof repairs, for things like that?
Yes. Yeah. They're saying that the money that they're getting is actually for food, for their shelter, to basically just for general basic needs.
At PREDA, 4-time Nobel Peace Prize nominee Father Sheikh Cullen and his social workers try to give survivors a normal childhood.
Helping them at school, to see that they go to school, then they're reintegrated in a safe family situation.
But some struggle to grapple with what their own family did, having believed their lives were normal.
Some of the victims mentioned that they were more traumatized when they were rescued rather than the actual abuse itself. Sometimes it happens, the realization happens during the recovery and reintegration.
As authorities and others work tirelessly to save children, many more are never rescued, and countless offenders don't face justice.
There should be a strengthened coordination between foreign law enforcement agencies and the local law enforcement agencies, sharing best practices, gathering of information, and rescue operations, something like that, yes.
Anna was abused by her mother in front of a camera for foreigners to watch online. Through a translator, she shared her dreams.
And she wants to be an astronaut someday.
But before she needs to think of growing up, she must be allowed to be a child.